Hello and welcome to Football Manager 2018. It's here, it's finally started. I am obviously starting with Reading this time because I was Maxfield last time. Every other playthrough, it's always going to be Reading. I miss them. I have just started the game. It's taken me 20 minutes to set up because of it takes time. So I didn't think you wanted to see that. We have leagues from England, Scotland, Ireland, I think, maybe. Belgium, Netherlands, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, America, Brazil, Argentina, and Australia all those because that's a nice variety of players you might get. We are just starting. The face generating software this time round seems a little bit better. I'm not blue, which is good. Slightly odd smirk on the face there. It's not perfect. But it's better than it was before. Just jumping straight in. Very exciting. And next match against Catwick in 26 days. So, Reading hire Reed as manager. Reed says we relish the opportunity to manage at the Medeski Stadium. Of course I am. And the Royal Supporters are sure to be hoping he can make a difference to their team. Well, yes, one would hope so. Welcome to Reading. I'd like to formally welcome to Reading. Thank you, Dai Yong. The board would like to assure you can rely on their full backing and they are looking forward to working with you. I'm looking forward to working with them. In terms of your contract with the club, you've been given a deal until June 2018, so that's 1 year at $12.25k per week. Brian Teverden is responsible for offloading players either permanently or on loan. They are placed on the unwanted or development lists. Staff members of previous regimes have been retained, but they will accept the mutual termination of their contract should you wish to bring in your own backroom team. I am going to attend the meeting. Always good to attend the meeting. Otherwise, it just doesn't come across very well with the chairman, I don't think, if you don't. I'm guessing it doesn't actually make a difference. Hello. Welcome to the Royals. I'd like to take a few minutes time to welcome you to the club. Handing over to your assistant manager, who's going to discuss staff responsibilities with you. Great. I appreciate you taking time out and being able to welcome you to the club. Obviously, a lot of history, indeed. Very, very long history. Not particularly interesting, but long. Yeah, I'd love to learn more about the club. I don't feel a meeting is necessary. No philosophies. I'm great without that. Tradition to hold press conferences. Yes, that's fair enough. Meeting with the assistant manager. Yes. Thanks again for the introduction to the club, and I hope to have a long and successful career at Reading. Interesting that the owner's actually in the UK. I'm sure that was done over Skype, because it's not like the owners are ever going to be around. Hi. I'm Andreas Uldrink, my assistant manager. With a question to ask about day-to-day running the team. Do you want the squad friendly? Yes, please. Report? Yes, please. Arrange meetings with the rest of staff? Yes, please. And then that is all. Thanks for your help. I know I can provide you for anything else. Thank you, Andres. Thank you, Di. Wonderful. Transfer update. We have a lot of players out on loan. Oh, look, Brian. I have installed the face pack, the newest face pack, and the metallic logos. So all teams should have logos, and there's like an extra 190,000 pictures of people, including apparently Brian Teverden. So we've got Bond out on loan at Peterborough, all until pretty much the end of the season. Oh no, not Rob Dickey. We will get Rob Dickey back, but do we want him back? He's not bad, but he's not Championship, is he? Who else are getting back before the end of the season? You, Lewis Ward, who is actually no longer at Hungerford. He's just gone on loan to Aldershot in real life. Again, yeah, probably not going to make it here. You are Luke Southwood. You are another goalkeeper who's not bad. Everybody else is out on loan for the rest of the season, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Injury update. Probably got a lot. See around 64 injuries per season within the first team squad, just to be precise. As the season progressed, I'll keep update how we're doing in comparison with the average. So we've got our little key performance indicator and see if we can keep below it. Head of Sports Science Ed Clark will keep track of player injury risk throughout the season. This is one of the new things that is quite interesting. Number of injuries pick up. I will continue to monitor the player's health. So who do we have out? We have Kermagant out with a hip injury. Unknown. Oh, because it's 3 to 4 months. He's a specialist. We've got Gareth McCleary. He's got pulled knee ligaments for 3 to 5 weeks. And we've got Jordan Abita, who was out with a torn ankle ligament, which he's now done again, between 6 weeks and 3 months, which is not ideal. And apparently David Edwards has a lot of recurring injuries. Well, can you really call damaged knee cartilage that occurred once a recurring injury? Don't know. But he also has back strains. Okay, so you have to look after David Edwards quite a bit. Responsibilities, I think I've got them set up as I would like. Have a quick look at them. So, I hire and fire the director of football, yes. I hire and fire staff. That's good. Find and make offers for young players of the future, that's Brian. Handle sign new signing contract negotiations for playing youth team, that's Brian. Finalise signings of young players of the future, that's Brian. Finalise incoming offers for players in your youth team, Brian. Offer youth team players you've listed for transfer loan to other clubs, that's Brian. Offer first team players you've listed for transfer loan to other clubs, I will make that Brian. I mean, Brian is going to get pretty busy, but that's his job. Decide which first team players' contracts to extend, that's me. I will have Head of Youth Development doing decide which youth players' contract to extend and handle negotiations. Decided Director of Football should be given a new contract and handle, that's me. Decided by other staff again, that's me. Okay. Scouting. Assignments. Update you on the players you scout have been found, so that's both Steve Story, Chief Scout, makes sense. Training, so I'm senior, then Lee Heron. Run match training for under 23 squad is going to be Scott Marshall, and under 18 squad is going to be David Dodds, because that makes sense. And bring young players into the club and inform you of their development. Lee Heron. There we go. Those are our things we're not going to be doing, basically. Reading a background. 1871, professional English club, playing in the Sky Bet Championship. Narrowly failed to win promotion for the Sky Bet Championship last term, indeed. On penalties, it was painful, it was horrible, and I really hate Wembley for that particular reason. They play their home games at Military Stadium and possess great training facilities and great young youth facilities. Club's training ground is Hogwood Park, which is currently moving, but whether that will happen in the game, I don't know. Reading reserve team play at Adams Park, while the youth team play at Hogwood. Club has adequate junior coaching and an above-average youth recruitment network. Club is affectionately known as the Royals and retain a fierce rivalry at Oxford and Swindon. The only problem is they're both shit. We never get to play them. A club which has enjoyed its best spell of success during the 2000s and the last competition one coming as recently in 2012, the Royals are a club with a growing history. It's a long history. Reading won their English second tier in 2006 and 2012, indeed, and finished runners-up once. Oh yes, we don't talk about that because we finished runners-up and didn't get promoted because they're making the Premier League smaller, and then we lost in the final of the playoffs at Wembley despite being 2-0 up and then missing a penalty. Won the English third tier in 26, 86 and 94 and finished runners-up on 5 occasions. Won the English fourth tier for the only time in 1979 and the Simod Cup, the full members cup in the 88. Wow. It is quite a prestigious history, is it not? So yeah, we won a few things. Reading report. So what we've got, in order to help you evaluate the situation at the club, I will maintain a report on the strengths and weaknesses of our squad and input from our entire staff. My current report is attached below. So we have an aggressive and committed squad. That's good. Kermagant is the best of 5 players able to play up front. We've got 5, that many. Number of talented young prospects: Tenai Watson, Josh Barrett, and Danny Loader. In brackets, at the club. Well, yeah, I presume they're at the club. So we work hard. We've got good first touch. Defend the depth at right back. Chris Gunter is one of 4 good options. Jordan Abita is the best of 3 players they play at left back. I think that left back is an issue. Manone is very good in goal. Chris Gunter is a very good option at right back. Liam Moore represents very good quality at centre back. Impressive depth outside of the first team with the likes of George Evans and Callum Harriott, and Dennis Rackle, okay, away from the club, he's on loan, all capable of playing a role in the first team. Okay, plenty of room in the wage budget, fantastic. Full of leaders and strong characters, plenty of room in the transfer budget with an initial 6 million still remaining, nice. One of the best scouting teams in the competition, fantastic. But our weaknesses are lack of depth in goal, decision making, passing, which given that Yapstam in real life has tried to create a passing team, that's not great. We're not very good at jumping, and the coaching is not great either. Introductory advice. Okay. Use youth facilities. You've got good youth facilities. Okay, that makes sense. Penalty takers, Kelly, Swift, Obita. Okay, we'll work on that. Okay, we don't really want all these. We're going to work on these. And a welcome from Steve Shorey. Hello. In order to get to the scouting centre from where you can set up your general focus to inform scouts. Scouting budget we use to pay for senior, youth packages and any individual scouting trips. Oh yes, this is a new thing. So we got different packages. Can we get a bit different package? So I think package like a thing. Preferences. Okay, yeah. So we go to the scouting centre. Our current package is. Where do we see our current package? Our current package is Senior Package, Premier Division, Sky Bet Championship. How do I change our packages? Do I get to do that? Knowledge. Is that where we do that? No, apparently not. Shortlist, that's definitely not the right place. Scouting Centre. I want better packages. I guess budgets. That's scouting budgets. So I've got a lot there. I just don't know. I can set some stuff there. Inbox. Player search. Any senior. Okay. I can spend more money. I can spend on a. There's no. I don't reckon there's much point in actually moving up to beyond the Premier Division, Sky Bet Championship, Sky Bet League 1. Because I don't really want Sky Bet League 2. I don't think that's going to be worth it. The youth one, I think I probably want to spend an extra 40k of my scouting budget to go up to the this one. Monthly deduction of the scouting budget will be 5k. Yes. Okay, so I want to do that. I think that is sensible. So we've got better scouting knowledge of the middle tier package. I think that makes sense. I will look at. I won't go through the scouting just yet because I don't actually know what I need given the squad. We've gone through the inbox. Right, that's that done. God, there's so much to do. The squad is pretty good. But we have to consider what sort of play, how we want to play it. I think we're going to have to, given how we have many wingers, we probably want to play with wingers, which is good because I like that. A 4-2-3-1 wide is going to be perfect for this game, is it not? It's going to be brilliant. So what do you want? In goal, we have Vito Minone, who is 3.5 stars, pretty solid. Not so good at his first touch. He can kick. He can go. No, he can't kick. He can do one-on-ones. He can pass, not bad. He's got good reflexes. Overall, decision making could be better, but he's a decent goalkeeper. Yakola is. I mean, he's not bad, is he? Could be better, and that's maybe where we want to look and see if we can find somebody else. He's good at jumping, but other than that, he's got better reflexes. So goalkeeper, maybe we could do another one. At centre back, we have lots. We have Paul McShane, who's 16, 14, 15. No real pace, but jumping reach is good. He's got aggression. He's brave, very brave. He is also our captain. Strength, good fitness. I think, yes, 4. Brian Vigiers. He is probably him and Liam Moore are our best centre-backs. 13, 14. So not as good there, but still got the strength and the fitness. 4 stars. I think those two are going to be our centre-backs with Ilori. 3.5 stars. Portuguese, 24 years old. 13, 12. He's got a bit more pace than the others. He's solid enough. 3.5 stars. He enjoys playing for the club. That's one negative. What's his negative? His negative is we prefer to be part of a social group within the dressing room. We'll have a look at that. So we got Blackett, who is also, solid enough. Determination, positioning is not great. Central defender. His decision making also is pathetic. His positioning in real life is appalling, and he should never be ever play at left back. He's making 15 grand a week. But in terms of centre backs, I'm happy. We got 4 strong centre backs. Right back, we got Gunter, who is all about the fitness and stamina. He will run all day, and pace isn't bad either. Work rate, yeah. Have absolutely no problem with relying on Chris Gunter as my centre back. As my right back. What else do I have at right back? I then have Bakuna, who is a right back. Can't tackle. I would rather he play as a midfielder, to be honest. Mazzala, possibly. But yeah, he's got good fitness, good stamina, good strength. Brilliant player. I feel like I'd rather play him in the middle than at right back. So maybe, but Chris Gunter's never going to miss a match. It doesn't matter. So I might not need to think about another right back because I do have that cover there. Left back, we just have a beater. Because I do not like playing, and this, it might not be in the game, but in real life, Tyler Blackett has no right to be anywhere near the left back position. He is appalling at left back, and I think that is one thing I need to find is a left back. And then hope that when the beta comes back, then it gives us 2, and that's good. Joey Vandenberg is worth 3.2 million. He's actually not bad. Aggressive and brave, definitely. Tries to play way out of trouble and dives into tackles indeed. He's good. Ball-winning midfielder is definitely where we're going to be playing him, if anything. In midfield, maybe as a defensive midfielder, not as centre-back, because that doesn't work. His tackling and marking is not great. What other midfielders have we got from a kind of aggressive standpoint? Liam Kelly, worth 6 million. He's good. Not great with teamwork. Can get stuck in a blind alley. He's 5'5". He's tiny little person. But he's good enough. Deep line playmaker. I'd rather play him as Mazzala or a deep line playmaker in midfield. Could still improve. Yeah, he's only 21. John Swift is obviously one of the key players. He is probably, hopefully, I think, going to be playing as a shadow striker in this position. Shadow striker, yeah, so his finishing, his dribbling is good. Everything is good. Strength could be a bit better. His off the ball he's good. He is going to be very important to us along with Edwards. But then we look at our wingers. We have Roy Behrens, who is a winger. He is a traditional winger. Pace, dribbling, crossing, flair, left or right, mainly left. So Roy is a left winger. We have Gareth McCleary, who is a right winger, with dribbling, crossing, pace, flair. Yep. So we have Popper is very much a right winger. Pace, dribbling, crossing not great, but works hard. So yeah, he's good. So that is 2 for the right, 1 for the left. Barrow is a striker apparently, or a right winger. So I don't really feel like I think he's more of a winger, isn't he? So he's on the right. So now we have 2 right, 3 right, 1 left. Oluko plays in the middle. Pace, dribbling, crossing. I'd rather he play left winger So you've got Aluko and Behrens as left wingers. You've got Popper, McCleary, Barrow as right wingers. We have up front Jan, who is currently out. Important player maybe past his best? How dare you say such a thing? So he is out for 3-4 months. Let's not worry about him right now. But he's very good. Runs with ball rarely. He's 35, he's getting on a bit. We have Bodvarsson, who is a hard worker, but really finishing of 10. Heading 14. Defensive forward, could be a target man. Not great up in the top of his own. And that's kind of what we're doing. We also have Mendes, who is 14, 15. See, I feel like I don't want to have him on the transfer list. I have a feeling that he's actually decent enough, at least until Kermigan's back. I feel like I want to take him off the transfer list. I feel like I want to play him, or I want to have him around until Kermigan's back at least, and we'll reassess things in January with regard to Mendes. So I think we've got Clement. Oh yeah, now we've got the midfield. So you're a left inside forward, okay, or in the middle shadow striker. I feel like if I have a target man with a shadow striker in the attacking midfield position of either John Swift or Pella Clement, or I think David Edwards is actually a shadow striker with finishing at 14. Yeah, so it's probably more likely to be Swift, Edwards, Clement as kind of a third choice floating around. He can play anywhere across those three and can play up front. So you're probably going to be on the bench most matches because you can play everywhere. So I think that is good. If we then go to tactics, 4-3-1, winger, target man, support, and then you are a shadow striker attack. What does that give me? That gives me dribble more risky passes, get further forward, move and shouts. That is fine for that, and the target man is all about holds up ball, dribbles less. That's exactly what we want from our target men. We will want 2 wingers, probably support to start with. In the middle, we want a ball winner, and then a. So, what is a Mazzala? Mazzala is one interpretation of the Mazzala. A central player that likes to drift wide and operate in the half spaces. A central half winger who likes to do his defending slightly further up the field, less defensive responsibility. A Cavaliero, supporting role, midfield 3, as 2, central midfielders and diamond midfield. Cover lateral areas of the pitch and link the defensive midfield area with the attacking midfield area. Okay, so they're not expected to shuttle between boxes. Okay, I kind of feel like I want, in this formation, a deep line playmaker on support. So we have wingers, fullbacks will keep the same there. Second tactic, we want the 4-1-2-3 wide. Yes, indeed. So this one, we want the ball-winning midfielder defend, and then we can play with some of the fun little things, such as the Cavaliero and the Mazzala. So the Mazzala, get further forward. Okay, so you want the Mazzala here. And then this one is going to be could do a rolling playmaker, box to box, deep line playmaker, just central midfielder. I think then a deep line playmaker. And again, wingers, deep line forward, wingers, that is our defensive formation. And then this one we will have as a 4-4-2. Will we ever play it? I don't know. But this is our main one. Mentality, standard, fluid, And then instructions. What instructions do we want for our main tactic? We are going to have a normal tempo. We are going to play wide because that's what we've got. Defensive line normal. Tempo, we'll just stick with normal, yeah. Prevent short goal kick distribution. We don't touch the tackling. We're going to exploit the flanks, so we've got amazing wingers. We're going to try and retain possession and just keep the ball a bit. We'll be more expressive. This is going to be fun. This is run to defence, definitely. We are going to hit early crosses. No, we're not going to do any of that. But we are going to, as it is, I mean, mixed crosses. We're going to have a target man, but we're also going to have a shadow striker. So I think both types of crosses are going to work. So that's what we're going to do. And players. Manone. Gunter. Do either of you have a preference for side? First to be central in a three-man grouping. Okay, I don't have a three-man grouping. You, no side preference. So you're both fine in the middle. Or either side, doesn't matter. You have no side preference. Blackett, left of the three, I guess. Oh, no side preference. Okay. On the left, currently we do just have Tyler Blackett, which is unfortunate. What do you prefer to be? Stopper. You both prefer to be stoppers. Okay. You prefer to be fullback attack. Automatic, we're leaving you at anyway. Then the ball-winning midfielder is going to be... No, wrong way around. Deep line playmaker, ball-winning midfielder. On the right wing, probably the best right winger we have is Barrow. In the middle at the moment, John Swift. On the left, Roy Behrens. Up top, Bodvarsson. And then goalkeeper, right back, centre back. Oh dear. Shadow striker. That. We do actually have a lack of players. Looking a little bit poor in the some minor issues behind there. Really? I thought that would cover that. Oh, well, never mind. Other than that, I feel like we've got everything covered. It's good. It is a good formation. Dynamics, the new screen. Oh, this is very exciting. So, we have match cohesion poor. Dressing room atmosphere is good. Only one who's very happy. Many players haven't formed any relationships with others at the club just yet because they're quite new there. And I'm not positively influencing people. No issues. Let's look at social groups. We have 3. We have a core social group, which is where both my highly influential people are. McCleary and Edwards more. So these are the kind of players who have been around for a while. These are all newer players. So actually, Kermagant and Vandenberg and Mendes have been around for a while. Kelly, for some reason, doesn't want to be in a group. Same with Popper, Barrow and Laurie. So I think that Laurie would have moved up. Nothing overly there. Slightly happy is... So Vandenberg going slightly happy. Why is that? Jerry has been at the club for a while and has shown little inclination to change his status within the squad. High ability, good reputation. No current concerns. Hold no real opinion of me. Well, fuck you. Bakuna is only slightly happy as well. Again, doesn't really suggest anything. Wants the team to win a trophy by the end of the season. Loves Iniesta. Well, I'm sure Iniesta loves him too. Barrow is only slightly happy. Recognises he may lack support as a result of not being any part of social... Okay, so you do want to be in a social group. Yeah, you just signed. So that'll come. You like Ayew and Marich is a friend at Swansea. And former teammate Ayew Ghanaian West Ham. Okay. Who else is slightly happy? Pella Clement. Probably again... He still established himself at the club. So, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Everyone else is either happy, very happy, or delighted, which is great. hierarchy. So we got me at the top, looking a bit weird there. We got team leaders of Gunter and McShane, who are my captain and vice captain, which makes sense. Highly influential players. David Edwards already is coming as highly influential. So only signed as well. Other players. So it's interesting that Kelly is influential but hasn't joined a social group yet has been at the club forever. Maybe he's more in with the young'uns. Team report, we got that. Staff.